Alright lads, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tom Harlock and I do not have an intro, but I am getting a message come through from the other side. They said you could have made an effort, and I'm inclined to agree. And speaking of frightful sights, when there's something strange haunting your very existence, who on earth are you gonna call? A petite lady in a leather mac and a bleach blonde scouser, obviously. Launched in 2002, Most Haunted is a ghost-hunting British phenomenon, having aired over 300 episodes, with new explorations being released to this very day.
Ooh, feels really dizzy.
Do you?
Yeah, I feel really dizzy, like something's pushing me back.
Do you need to sit down?
Pushing me back.
I think it might be that matted nest on the back of your head, darling. Get some layers and change your life. Hosted by experimental dresser Yvette and Liverpudlian medium Derek, a small crew of paranormal experts spend 24 hours in some of Britain's most haunted locations. I just dropped the title of the TV series, in an attempt to solidify the existence of ghosts, with his Ethiopian spirit guide Sam helping him connect to other realms and shit. Derek channels evil entities from up and down the country.
He was an evil one, linked with some form of witchcraft. He's the one responsible for these energies. It's all coming from one person.
Oh God, that's awful, Derek. Do you have a name for this evil soul?
Who? Okay, I can say it, okay. Thomas, the name, it's Thomas.
Harlock. Yeah, sounds about right. As the UK's premier judge of authenticity, I thought it would be a grand idea to delve into an episode of Most Haunted and do a little investigation of our own. Are the only spirits caught on camera those on the kitchen table? Do the bumps in the night need an exorcism? Or salicylic acid?
Whoa, Cal.
Alright, mate.
Can I shop Yvette style via a dedicated Pinterest board? I don't know! We haven't watched the episode yet. Jesus Christ. You always this difficult? First the worst, baby. So we're watching season 1's episode 1, Athlampton Hall. A quaint, quiet castle in the middle of suburb. I'm making this shit up. Let's just watch the video, yeah?
Hello and welcome to Most Haunted. We're about to embark on one of television's most extensive investigations into the paranormal.
I mean, I'd probably start with a curious case of your easy wipe outfit, Yvette. What kind of night have you got planned?
We guarantee no tricks, no camera illusions, and no practical jokes. If we find nothing, then you'll see nothing.
Alright, well I don't quite believe you, but I am a big fan of indulging delusions, so let's get this show on the road, spunk suit.
But if we do manage to catch anything at all, we will share it with you honestly.
Share it with me, Yvette darling. Anything you can catch, I've had twice. I make patient zero feel late to the party. I wish you could all come here just for a second and give it a big old sniff so you know it's alright.
The brave souls that will be spending the night with me to face the unknown are the crew. Here they all are. Say hello, crew. Hello. They've got no idea what they're letting themselves in for.
I reckon it's a hazardous working environment and below minimum wage.
The most unusual ghost here at Athlampton Hall is that of an ape. Now, it was the family pet of the Martins in the 1500s, and the story goes that the ape was trapped in a secret passageway behind the walls, and often it can be heard scratching to get out.
Oh, Yvette, I think he's just trying to get his primatic fingers into your tight little ringlets. He can smell the lice!
Having lived here for 30 years, there have been certain sort of spine-chilling moments.
Oh God, here we go, boys. Strap in for a tall tale. There's always one depressed occupant traumatised by some ghost that, conveniently, only they have ever seen.
It all started when I was pregnant with our first little boy, George, and what worried me most is that it was actually seemed to be very much concentrating on me.
I think he's just got questions about your eyebrow density, and he doesn't know how to bring it up. You're not very approachable.
And it was a constant presence all the time. And I suppose you could argue I was emotional and hormonal and everything else.
Oh my god, an hysterical woman. Who would have thought? Well, at least you're self-aware, darling. And speaking of batty ladies, Yvette, love, are you going to do anything other than scuff the hardwood flooring in every bloody room? I was promised a ghost hunt. Or at least some squelching. Why are you wearing leather boots if you're not going to squelch for me? What does squelching mean? I feel like it definitely means something.
Just to get us all in the mood, what could be better than ghost stories around the fire?
Is it true that animals can actually see ghosts, or is that just a myth?
Oh, it's not a myth, Rick. It's very true.
I will actually give Derek this one, because sometimes my cat looks at me and I swear down it can see the shadow of my former light and life. I should probably rebook that therapy appointment. Hey Siri, remind me to rebook that I'll do it tomorrow. I said that last year.
And they go off their pure senses anyway.
Can I interrupt you? I'm sorry, but can you just look at Alfie?
Oh god, the dog's been taken over. We're gonna have to put out of its misery.
What is he looking at? Because he's not looking at me, and I know that sounds daft, but he's looking in between me and Rick.
It's decaying in front of our very eye. Yvette, get your boots out, love. Do the tango on its neck. Can you tell I'm a cat person?
What's he saying?
Yeah, he's aware. Look at him.
Oh, good God, what's here?
Maybe he's just got a sensitive nose. And your fingers smell like B&H gold and piss. You alright, mate? Oh god, can someone get a bucket? I think Derek's gonna whitey.
Suddenly, Derek appeared to be influenced by the spirit of the monkey, known as the Martin's ape.
Oh, Yvette, you naive soul. I don't think it's a spirit that's inside Derek. I'd say a finger. Or perhaps a fist.
Shall we turn the lights off?
Alright then. Let me put my keys in the bowl first, though. And my safe word is continue.
Having the lights off would hopefully encourage more paranormal activity, and it seems some members of the crew were feeling uneasy.
Oh, mate. Well, this could be a good teaching moment on how to deal with the emotionally vulnerable. First, they've acknowledged the issue, and now they need to ignore it till it goes away.
Oh, I don't like it.
What is it you're doing?
What is it you don't like? It just doesn't feel right. It's making me feel uncomfortable.
Don't engage, Yvette. Let him wallow. He won't get better if you're encouraging it.
It's like a depressing thing that just comes upon me. I just can't be near it.
Well, I do have that effect on people. But it's not all about you, mate. It's about Derek. In that right, Derek?
Derek wanted to go upstairs and find a secret passageway.
Excuse me, have you not read the menu? I charge extra for that, thank you very much. But alright, let's go upstairs, see how big your wallet is. And if it helps, I do accept Klarna.
He was getting information from his spirit guide Sam about the legend of the trapped monkey.
How embarrassing is it to be passed over to the other side and still be communicating with those on Earth? Get an hobby or something, you big boring bastard. Although I am starting to feel like Sam is Latin for Wikipedia.
Like that. A lot. Scratching.
People have reported hearing a scratching noise, which they put down to the legend of the monkey.
It's the monkey doing it.
Well, that was you, Derek, mate. I don't need six senses to tell me that. I think sight's covered in the first 5.
The monkey's doing this just I suppose a gesture to say, hey, I'm around, you know.
Well, the story has it the monkey was locked inadvertently in this staircase with somebody else, and it couldn't escape and starved. And that's why it's scratching in an attempt to get out.
No.
Well, let the poor bugger out then. He's late for his shift at the L'Oreal factory. He's got a full set of lashes booked in for half hour.
I don't feel in any way, shape or form as if this monkey was distressed before leaving its physical body.
Oh yes, the peaceful last resting place of a lowly cupboard in a Tudor mansion, rivalled only by the shallow pools of SeaWorld. Shamu, are you here? If you're here, give me a sign. Flop against my window or something. I'm joking. Don't look at me like that. I'm not the one keeping them in tanks. I couldn't possibly afford it. But when I win the lottery, I'm caging them all up. I'm going to be like Noah, but instead of 2 of every animal, I'm having 1, so they all get clinically depressed.
Our first night in a haunted house had come to an end. It had encompassed fear and amazement.
Fear? Amazement? I was promised cum. No, I wasn't. But your outfit is very deceiving, Yvette.
For the first time ever, in my experience in mediumship, to actually not be taken over, but semi-influenced by, would you believe it, an animal?
You know what, mate? I don't believe it. But you got 2 decades worth of shows to prove your point. As the episodes continued to air, the team seemed to own in on their abilities.
You're obviously not the man that we thought you were. You obviously can't show yourself or do anything.
Excuse me, I can show myself, thank you very much, and I've got the court case to prove it. And before long, they were striking gold with every investigation.
Confrontation! Confrontation! That's what you want!
Jesus, I'd quite like for you to stop lobbing lamps if I'm honest, Derek. Can't you just be a normal scouser and rob it? Halloween of 2002 was the first of Most Haunted's live events, featuring a studio audience and interactive elements for viewers at home. And it was during a 3-night New Year's special that Most Haunted hit its peak.
You're about to witness a first in television history. Behind me are 2 satellite vans. We've got Derek and Phil, myself and the Most Haunted crew. We are on the hunt for the ghost of Dick Turpin.
Whilst on the Dick hunt, it didn't take long for Derek to tap into a spirit. Whoa. Do I look like Yvette Fielding today? I'm looking in the viewfinder and I can't look like Yvette. Or Freddy Krueger, if he had a point of view and something to say. Tom, get back to the video, you big tart.
But there's this peace and calm of spiritual activity there with...
Oh, can someone get a glass of water? Derek's got a furball again. What have I told you about grooming your own arsehole, Des?
What is it, Derek? You alright? Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Mary, you little dirtbag. Any chance you're here, darling? Never mind a spiritual takeover. I've got a throat to inhabit. Every episode slowly devolved into a compilation of Yvette scaring herself whilst Derek frothed in the corner.
Derek believed he'd been possessed. This experience left him completely drained, and it took the crew a while to calm him down.
And as the theatrics grew, so did the franchise. 30-minute episodes soon became full hours, and the crew began travelling overseas, investigating cases in the United States of America. USA, baby, the Big Apple, and the Windy City, and the incestuous middle bit.
Welcome to Most Haunted and to the Stanley Hotel, Colorado.
But as quickly as their popularity grew, their credibility was about to crumble. On the 28th of October 2005, mere days before their planned Halloween special, UK newspapers began laying claims that Most Haunted, you might want to brace yourself for this one, was fake. I know, it's gutting in it, boys. Like falling out of love, or finding out Santa's not God, I hope there's no children watching this video. Does this still count as 50 metres? From flying chairs to Derek's possessions, it was alleged that cast and crew would routinely fabricate paranormal happenings.
Mary loves Dick! Mary loves Dick!
No.
That was so bloody funny!
Raw footage was leaked suggesting Derek's possessions were little more than an acting exercise. Very yes and. I can probably do this shit. Alright, who's got a green filtered camera and patience of a saint? Because I reckon we could film a series. With the final nail in the coffin coming in season 6, episode 2. As the crew explore Bodmin jail, Derek finds himself consumed with a spirit.
Creed! Creed!
Oh, Derek! I guess now's a bad time to tell you that the show's reputation's been irreparably tarnished, innit? Oh well, I'm gonna do it anyway, because I love hurting people's feelings, and you look like an easy target. Because unbeknownst to Derek, somebody had their sights on taking him down, and the call is coming from inside the house. My contact lens is falling out of my eye.
What's the name of this spirit again? You can't get the name. When I started the show, I was aware of Derek from previous shows.
Paranormal investigator and member of the Most Haunted crew, Kieran O'Keefe, had joined the show in 2004, practically throbbing at the idea of a legitimate ghost hunt. But something about Derek didn't quite sit right with Kieran.
You alright, Derek? Derek, you alright?
It's blocking my ears.
So he devised a plan.
All I was trying to achieve was for people to question what they were seeing.
Leading up to the overnight stay in Cornwall, Kieran arranged for the name of a ghost to be fed to Derek.
The name was Creed Kafer, a South African jailer. Creed Kafer is an anagram of Derek Faker.
Uh-oh. Guess you didn't see that one coming, did you, Derek? And if you thought things couldn't get any worse, lightning struck twice. Well, Kieran struck twice.
It was the cruel, evil scientist in me coming out.
On the next shoot at Prideaux Place, Kieran made up yet another fictional character.
Am I pronouncing this, Sam? Edels, yes.
Highwayman Rick Edels, an anagram of Derek Lies. The scandal drew international mockery and led to season 6 being Derek's last.
Come over here and stand next to Derek.
With his credibility shot, Derek washed up upon the shores of 2017's Celebrity Big Brother, alongside YouTube's very own tortured soul. Derek was a 4th place finalist, cementing himself in British pop culture history, before passing away on January 3rd, 2020, aged 69. Over the last 2 decades, Yvette and the Most Haunted team have found homes on various TV networks.
Hey, sorry, something just grabbed my coat. Something just grabbed my coat.
Where?
Literally at the back, through there.
And currently operate a YouTube channel where Yvette's daughter Mary has joined the crew. Hang on. Mary! Believe it or not, Most Haunted was history, mystery and entertainment rolled into one. Yeah, if you look too close the magic disappears.
What's that noise?
What noise? Like a moan?
Breathing or something.
I heard like a...
It was you, Yvette. We all saw your mouth move in love. But if you take a step back and stop being so bloody miserable for once in your life, you may just enjoy the show.
If anybody has wind, can you let me know? Because me and Kieran want to do a test with a thermal imaging camera. Oh, Derek's doing one. Quick, Derek's doing one. Hang on. Wait.
Go on then.
Go. Oh, the smell!
And on that stinky brown note, I think that's all the time I've got for today's video. But if you did enjoy it and you're so inclined, you can leave me a like. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down below in the comment box. And if you want more videos from me, you can always click subscribe. Cheers for watching, boys. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye!